Ow. 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 Okay, and really? I just started filming and they're already interrupting? Okay. So this is Nachi. Nachi is my banana ball python. In case you are new here, he eats dead frozen mice that I keep in my freezer. And you know, I thaw them out for him. He eats them dead. Like, he will eat them on his own. Like, he will find them and eat them. Like, you don't have to wiggle them for him. But you know, sometimes I just would like for him to get excited about eating. I'll wiggle them for him when he grabs them and gets a hold of them. Like, I'll kind of pull on the tail so he thinks it's alive and like he's killing it, you know, just for him to get excited every now and then. So I was doing that and I was on the phone. Imagine this.
Hey, what's up? So, what's the tea, sis? Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, they didn't.
And then with the other hand, I was wiggling the mouse for Nachi and not paying attention. Obviously, that was my mistake. Another mistake I made. Why am I still holding the phone to my ear? So mistake number 2 was I was not using feeding tongs.
Because I'm really hard-headed and haven't yet purchased some.
I really need to buy some. Like, you're supposed to use feeding tongs. That's like the proper way of feeding reptiles. But then, you know, there's people like me who are really hard-headed and dumb. And we use our hands. So no feeding tongs. So I was holding the mouse by its tail and distracted on the phone, and so he strikes at this mouse and completely misses it and gets a hold of my pinky and like wraps around my hand and starts constricting my hand, and my pinky is like in pain and purple. And yeah, that is actually not the first time he has done that. They've all been my fault though. Where I'm going with this is that the next day I was like telling people like,
yo, my snake bit me last night and it really hurt.
I was just like casually mentioning it in conversations. Like, to me it's like no big deal, you know? But people were like freaking out because my snake bit me. I guess they assumed it was the first time, and like they were really worried. Like, did you go to the hospital? What happened? Are you okay? Venom. Like, people were really freaking out. I just could not understand why. Like, I think like a reptile keeper, like, it's a ball python. So then it hits me like there's actually not a lot of knowledge on this out there. First of all, people were assuming that Nachi was venomous and that like I was gonna lose my hand. That's not the case. Nachi is not a venomous snake species. He's a constrictor. Constrictors wrap around their prey and suffocate it, and that's how they kill them, not by injecting venom. So no venom. And then another thing that really worried me were like people were wondering how I got him off. Did I have to kill him? Did I have to cut his head off? Did I have to pry his mouth open with like something? Like, what? No. So then I like went online and started researching, and you guys, it was really concerning the amount of pet snakes that have been killed because they have accidentally bitten their keepers, and the people around helping did not know what to do and killed them. That is not okay. So today I'm gonna let Nachi bite me so that you guys can see it's not really a big deal, and I'm gonna show you guys how I get him off. So let's do it.
You know, it's actually really funny that I mentioned this because right now, currently, as I'm editing this and about to upload, I decided to play a video of a parrot for my parrot just because, I don't know, I just wanted to see his reaction. And yeah, it was not a good one. Like, he got really jealous and he actually bit me, and like really hard. I'm bleeding and it really hurts. So again, this just goes to show that these kinds of things happen when you keep certain pets. But you know, we patched things up. We're doing good. I apologized, gave him some head rubs, and we're fine. I forgive him for the bite. This is my toxic relationship with my parrot. He just wants me all to himself. Okay, let's get back to the video now.
Ta-da! My hand is swelling up because he's just wrapped around it so tight. So yeah, here he is. He's actually pretty tame. Like, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get your pet snake to bite you unless they're like aggressive, in which case you have to work with them to tame them down a little bit. Me and Nachi here just had a mini photo session for my social media sites. So, you know, we took some pics. Yeah, like, he's super chill. He doesn't really care. He's just kind of like hanging out. He's not gonna bite me right now. I have to provoke him. If I bring my hand close to him, he's not gonna bite. Like, he's actually like running away from it. So here's what I'm gonna do to get this beautiful baby to bite me, his mother. He's gonna be chilling here in this stool for a couple minutes. Y'all keep an eye on him, okay? I'll be right back. No, Nachi, where are you going? Okay.
A few moments later.
I'm back. I do have a pet mouse. His name's Milton. I've made the mistake in the past of like handling him or doing something in his cage and then forgetting to like wash my hands and then going and reaching into Nachi's enclosure. Like, if my hand still smells like him, he will like go after my hand. So, you know, here I am getting all that Milton goodness smell. This should be a candle. I would buy it. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. You can already smell it. Look, he's like getting close to me. Ah!
So today I'm gonna let Nachi bite me so that you guys can see it's not really a big deal.
Hey, so I'm gonna interrupt here really quick. So yeah, we were at this for a while, and long story short, Nachi just never bit me, like, at all. Which is kind of funny that I'm complaining about it, but really it's like good, right? But not for this video and for the demonstration. So I decided to just stop because he just wasn't gonna bite me. You know, like I mentioned earlier, we were like chilling and taking pictures and just relaxing, and he doesn't find me a threat. Like, he's not gonna bite me. And even though my hand smells like Milton, it's just not feeding day for him, so he's not hungry, so he's just not gonna go for the bite. So here we are again on feeding day. Let's see if it's any different this time.
Yes, I'm putting his scent on me again. Here's Nachikins. I mean, obviously, I don't think I have to say this, but just in case, he does not live here. I'm using the Tupperware container to transport him because my hands do smell like Milton. 1, 2, 3. What just happened? He was about to bite me and he let go. This video should be named me trying to get my snake to bite me for 10 minutes straight, or you know, something like that. He's just a really good tame boy and he's terrible for this demonstration. Not gonna do it, you guys. Okay, I have an idea.
Hey, so here's an idea. I thought it'd be really fun and interesting to include some really quick, cool ball python facts here in the meantime. So let's do it. Did you know that ball pythons are also called royal pythons? Now, typically it's Europeans and that side of the world that refer to them as royal pythons. It's believed that they are called royal because it is said that African tribe leaders would wear the snakes like jewelry. So they were like really important to royalty. So royal pythons, there you go, bam, a cool fact on ball pythons. Awesome. Which actually I have done with Nachikins. I mean, like, I haven't wore him out anywhere as a necklace, but around the house, pretty common. Now, interestingly enough, it is rumored that our bae Cleopatra used to wear ball pythons around her wrist as bracelets, which I too sometimes wear Nachikins around my wrist. I think all ball python keepers can relate to this. Also, did you know that ball pythons are native to Africa? That is so cool. Oh my god. Also, they are the smallest of pythons. They typically only grow around 2 to 3 feet, but can be bigger, especially in captivity with selective breeding and overfeeding, and yeah. Oh, would you look at that? We are out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed these awesome ball python facts. Let's continue on with the rest of the video. Apparently he prefers the scent of a dead frozen mouse. He has a good grip of me. So this is the moment when people freak out. You know, your pet snake bit you and it's currently wrapped around you. There's no one else in the room. What do you do? Oh, I don't know. He's grabbing me tighter. Ow. Ow. So what you don't want to do is rip them off, because that's going to tear your skin, but you're going to tear out their teeth, and you don't want to do that. So what I do is I grab any sort of alcohol, vodka, it could be Lysol, actual alcohol, it could be Germex, anything with alcohol will work. I'm going to use Lysol because it's what I have usually at reach. Okay, so what you're going to try and do is find the mouth. There it is, there's his mouth. You're going to spray a little bit or get a little bit of whatever alcohol you're using into their mouth. I dropped it a while ago and it broke. As soon as I spray him, he's gonna let go immediately. Ah! Ow. There it is. I mean, there's lots of different methods people try for getting their snakes to release the bite, but not all of them have worked for everyone, and using alcohol is what seems to work pretty much universally. So that's the method I'm gonna recommend to you guys in this video. So the reason why they let go is because it tastes really bad to them. So I'm gonna go rinse his little mouth off now so that he doesn't have that taste in his mouth anymore, and I'm gonna be right back. But yeah, here's the bite. It's not that bad. Okay, so final thoughts. The bite, it hurts. Yes, of course. Nachi is not a ginormous snake, so it's fine. But it's something to consider. If you don't own snakes, you want a really big snake. I'm not saying if you get a big snake you're gonna get bit. I'm just saying it's always a possibility. Just like any animal with a mouth has the capacity to bite. It might happen. Not on purpose. Accidentally, maybe something as simple as having their food scent on you will trigger a response. If it were to happen, it's just good for you to be prepared and know what to do. So, first of all, if you own really big snakes, like reticulated pythons, Burmese pythons, maybe even like a really obese boa, don't handle them on your own. That's like the #1 safety rule in snake keeping, is don't handle giant snakes on your own. There should always be someone around. Now, what most snake keepers do is they'll keep like a spray bottle with alcohol just for this purpose. Just be safe, you guys. And I don't want this video to like scare people off from buying snakes or getting snakes as pets. If you guys look at all it took for me to get Nachi to bite me. Nachi is
such a baby. He's such an angel. This video is intended for people to be safe. And in case of an accident, hey, here's what you do. Or if you're around someone and their snake bites them, hey, here's what you do for that person. You know, that kind of thing. Snakes are amazing pets. They're wonderful. They're so cool. They're super cute. They're cuddly. I could spend the next hour giving you guys reasons why you should own snakes and why they're amazing pets, but that would just make this video unnecessarily long, okay? If you want a pet snake, don't let this scare you, okay? This is not what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, I guess this wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good day or a good night, and I love you guys. Bye. Actually, I forgot about the bite. So Nachi is a constrictor, not a venomous species. So he bit me, but did not inject venom in me. It's no different than like a dog bite, a cat bite, a rat bite. All you have to do is clean the wound and watch for it not getting infected, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and feed him. I don't feed him out of his enclosure ever, because you're not supposed to, but like, it's already here. Oh my god, you know what would suck? If he misses and bites me again, because I'm not using feeding tongs. Don't do this at home. Ah! Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone now. Bye. Listen, Emily, I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but there's a kitten. I'm raising a kitten. So it's actually time for her to eat. So let's go ahead and feed her. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, hold on. She's so intense when it comes to food. Okay, now we have to repeat that. So she's biting, which indicates she should be more started on solids. I actually have tried introducing canned food to her twice on several occasions, but she just like refuses to eat it unless I like force feed it to her, which is obviously not ideal. So what I've been doing is mixing it into the formula, and so I'm gonna be like gradually reducing the amount of liquid and milk formula till eventually she's just eating canned food. So she arrived to me when she was about 2 weeks old. She's nearing 5 weeks old, and she is an orphan kitten, and that's why I'm raising her. And she actually already has a family, which is really nice. So as soon as she's eating on her own, she will be going into her home. So she's only in here temporarily, you guys, so don't be getting all attached, okay? And her name is Emily. I forgot to say that. This is Emily. So this actually isn't my first kitten that I raised. Like, I'm pretty known for raising orphan babies, except I don't really post that on here because, you know, people get attached and it's sad, like, when you have to say goodbye. So I don't really show you guys that, but this is pretty normal in my life. Not just kittens, like puppies, birds, a lot of birds. Yeah. So maybe I should start showing you guys more of that. So this little girl, actually, I'm gonna cut her off probably after this because she will keep eating and eating, and if I let her, like, she'll be throwing up later because she's so full.
but like she just keeps wanting to eat. And it's probably because she was a little orphan and she did spend like a couple days like without eating. So she's very intense about eating now and her food. Okay, honey, we gotta clean that beautiful face. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. So when she arrived, I did, like, she was a baby. She was about 2 weeks old. So I did have to stimulate her to pee and poop. But she's doing that on her own now in her litter box. So that's really nice. Caring for her now and raising her is actually really simple now because she's becoming more independent. But when she first arrived, oh my gosh, I was so sleep deprived. She was waking me up every couple hours, and it's hard raising babies, but it's worth it when you see them like this, just thriving and doing good. Okay, say bye, Emily. Bye. Look at that belly. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I'm not body shaming, okay? You are beautiful no matter what shape you are. That goes to you guys too. Okay. Okay, so this is a video on YouTube on Animal Planet's channel.
Untamed and uncut.
Oh, I used to watch this when I was little on Animal Planet.
Red-tailed boa constrictors. Like other boas, they kill by constriction, literally squeezing the breath out of their
Exactly what I
Despite
mentioned.
their aggressive nature, boas are still the most sought-after snake as a pet.
April 20th, 97. This is actually pretty old footage.
From the day he got the 2-year-old snake.
Sean, you know who's next, don't you, pal?
See, like I understand people coming over to your house or wherever you keep your snake and they want to like see it and pet it, but like this dude looks like he was just letting everyone in there take pictures with her, and that's just not. That's asking for trouble and incidents. Like, I mean, I'm surprised the snake never bit any of those people. And I mean, like, snakes don't like being taken out of their enclosures like that out of nowhere. Like, they're not dogs. Just, you know, you gotta let them be in their enclosure. That's where they feel safe. Okay, I can see where this is going.
We had had her for so long and nothing had ever happened.
With Betsy riding on his shoulders, Rick is the life of the party, teasing some of his more wary friends and allowing others to actually hold the 30-pound snake while posing for
Wow, 30
pictures.
pounds. That's a big boa.
I've seen this routine as
Beautiful.
many times over the years.
Rick even lets Betsy get up close and personal with a baby.
You want a shot of snake giving you a baby kiss on the cheek?
No one realizes it at the time, but Betsy is sizing her up. She's
Okay.
not thrilled.
Okay, come on now. That's, how old is this video? 2008. Okay, you know what? That's just a whole nother subject for a whole nother video. Just, okay, let's just keep watching.
About her party. By the time Betsy's placed on this woman's shoulders, she is clearly agitated.
Go that way. Look at the camera, please.
You can see her trying to move back, away from the people. But Rick urges Betsy to pose for the camera. Until finally, she has had enough.
Yes, Betsy, get him.
It all happened so fast, you didn't even realize what happened.
That really was out of nowhere, though.
Unlike
She must
rattlesnakes,
have really been
boas
pissed.
are not poisonous, but their teeth are needle sharp. 2 rows on the top jaw and a single row on the bottom. The slightly curved teeth are flexible, like cartilage, not meant for chewing, only to help hold the prey. And Rick is her prey.
There's probably teeth stuck in it. Just come and pick them out for me.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, when Rick rips Betsy away from his
Look
face,
how he's holding
he pulls
her.
half a dozen of her
He's
teeth
strangling
out.
her.
They
Betsy
stayed
deserved
in my
better.
face and some were in my mouth, and I was spitting some out. actually, a few days later, I became infected.
Oh, that's sad.
And my wife found 3 more snake's teeth underneath my lip here.
So this is what I mean by, like, well, this video is super old. I'm sure there's like not really that much information now. I can't imagine in 1997. Yeah, like
Betsy was never the same.
Betsy died, didn't she?
She never ate again, and 6 months
I
later,
see where this is
she
going.
died.
After Betsy was gone, it was kind of like
She
losing
died.
a member of the family, and I was very attached to her. I had her for so long, so I miss her. I miss her.
So, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this was a long time ago. I'm sure the information we have available today in the internet was definitely not as accessible in 1997. So, okay, he probably didn't know how to react. I'll give him that. And, like, this was just a mess. The whole situation was a mess, and it could have very much been avoided. The point is, just like this, there's so many articles on the internet of incidents like this, and there's also been a couple deaths to keepers, snake keepers, because they're not handling their snakes responsibly, and it's making everyone look bad who keeps snakes, and, like, you know, that's not cool. So yeah, we have to talk about this. If you have snakes, if you keep snakes, you have to, like, inform those around you as much as you can, and even if they're not interested in keeping snakes, like, it's a must. So yeah.